Our planet is full of wild places that test your limits, places where the landscape itself becomes both a challenge and a reward. These are the places that reveal nature's raw power, where storms rage and rivers carve their own paths through stone. Today, we're heading to Ladakh, one of the most extreme and breathtaking regions on Earth, a land that feels almost untouched by time. Tucked away in northern India, Ladakh is a land of snow-capped peaks and vast empty valleys that stretch as far as the eye can see. Known as the cold desert, Ladakh receives little rain, with thin, crisp air and a sun that burns bright even in the coldest months. This is a place that demands respect. Altitude, freezing nights, and rugged terrain challenge every visitor, no matter how experienced. Getting here is an adventure in itself. Fly into Leh, perched over 11,000 feet high, surrounded by towering mountains, or brave the world's most dangerous mountain passes by road, winding through dizzying heights and hairpin bends. Acclimatization is essential. You can't rush Ladakh. The air is thin and your body needs time to adjust to the altitude. The reward: landscapes, painted in browns and purples, under brilliant blue skies that seem to stretch on forever. Ladakh makes you feel small in the best way, reminding you of your place in the natural world, surrounded by mountains that have stood for millennia. Here, rivers like the Indus and Zanskar carve deep gorges, shaping the land over countless centuries, and wind sculpts the rocks, creating otherworldly formations and ever-changing landscapes. Amidst the harshness, ancient monasteries cling to cliffs, their prayer flags fluttering in the wind, offering peace and perspective. And villages thrive in green oases, where life flourishes against all odds, nourished by glacial streams. It's a testament to human resilience, to the spirit of people who have adapted to this challenging environment for generations. This isn't your average holiday. Ladakh is for true explorers, for those who seek adventure and discovery. You need to be prepared, but the experiences will stay with you for a lifetime, shaping your perspective and leaving you with stories to tell. It's a journey that pushes you, changes you, and connects you to the wild spirit of our planet, awakening something deep within. So, pack your gear and get ready for an adventure unlike any other. The adventure is just beginning, and every step forward is a step into the unknown. We're heading to a corner of Ladakh that feels like another world, where the earth itself seems to tell ancient stories. Here, the landscape is as mysterious as it is beautiful, inviting you to explore its secrets. Every step is a reminder of nature's power and wonder, and of the privilege it is to walk in such a place. This is Ladakh, untamed, unforgettable, and waiting for you. Let's begin our journey into the heart of the wild. Our journey takes us west from Leh, leaving behind the bustling town and heading into the heart of Ladakh's wild, untamed mountains. The road twists and turns, hugging the cliffs and weaving through dramatic Himalayan terrain, each bend revealing a new breathtaking vista. The drive is thrilling and a little nerve-wracking, with sheer drops on one side and hairpin bends that test your nerves and skill. Soon, the landscape transforms before your eyes. Mountains that once looked fierce and jagged now soften, their colors shifting to pale yellows and grays, almost as if you've entered another world. Welcome to Lamayuru, India's Moonland, a place that feels both familiar and utterly alien at the same time. As you arrive, it truly feels like you've landed on another planet, one sculpted by time, wind, and ancient forces. The ground beneath your feet is crumbly sediment, and the hills are eroded into bizarre, liquid-like shapes that defy imagination. There are no trees, no green fields, just stark, haunting beauty stretching as far as the eye can see, a landscape stripped to its essence. Under a full moon, the valley glows with an ethereal, almost magical light, making the hills shimmer like the surface of the moon itself. It's a photographer's dream and an adventurer's paradise, where every step offers a new perspective and a fresh sense of wonder. The terrain invites exploration. Every crater, ridge, and undulation is unique, each one telling a silent story of the Earth's history. Unlike Ladakh's jagged, snow-capped peaks, Lamayuru is all about soft, undulating contours and gentle slopes, a striking contrast to the rest of the region. Silence reigns here, broken only by the whisper of the wind as it sweeps through the valleys, carrying with it the secrets of ages past. This is a place to disconnect from the world, to find solitude, and to reconnect with something ancient and timeless within yourself. Why does Lamayuru look so different? The answer lies in a fascinating mix of geology and legend, each layer of rock holding a piece of the puzzle. To truly understand this place, you must listen to the stories of the locals and study the land itself, letting both science and myth guide your journey. Lamayuru is a living museum, a geological wonder, and a sacred site. Let's explore its mysteries and discover what makes this Moonland so unforgettable. Step out and feel the ground beneath your feet. Unlike anything you've ever experienced before, it's neither hard rock nor soft sand, but a dense layer of compacted silt, almost like dried clay, crumbling gently at your touch. The colors here are subtle, yet mesmerizing. Pale yellow, dusty gray, soft brown, and even hints of lavender, blending together in delicate layers. Under the intense Ladakhi sun, the landscape shifts and shimmers, as if the ground itself is alive and breathing. The formations are smooth, rounded, and almost organic, sculpted by millions of years of wind and water erosion, each curve telling a story of time. Craters, pinnacles, and dunes made of solidified mud fill the valley, creating a landscape that feels both ancient and alien. It's a fragile environment, constantly shaped and reshaped by the relentless elements, wind, sun, and the rare but powerful rain. Walking here feels like treading on a living masterpiece, every step revealing new textures and patterns beneath your feet. The scale is deceptive. What looks small and simple from afar is immense and intricate up close, dwarfing anyone who stands beside it. Hiking across this lunar terrain, you feel isolated and free, as if you've stepped onto another planet, far from civilization. Navigation is a challenge. Every ridge looks similar, and it's easy to get lost in this maze of repeating forms and winding valleys. The reward for venturing here is solitude, a rare silence, and a deep sense of achievement that comes from exploring the unknown. When the wind picks up, dust clouds swirl and dance across the Moonland, transforming the scene into something straight out of a sci-fi movie. At sunset, dramatic shadows stretch across the eroded hills, making the landscape even more mysterious and enchanting. This is when the Moonland effect is strongest, a world of light and shadow, where every contour is accentuated. Here, you don't just see the landscape, you feel it with every sense, touching, smelling, and even hearing the wind as it moves across the terrain. It's a place that leaves you in awe, reminding you of the power and artistry of nature. Lamayuru's terrain is truly out of this world, a surreal masterpiece sculpted by time, waiting to be explored. Atop a high hill, the Lamayuru Monastery overlooks the moon-like valley. Its white walls and red roofs stand in stark contrast to the pale landscape. Legend says that in the 11th century, the Buddhist sage Naropa drained a massive lake here, leaving behind the strange terrain. He meditated in a cave, now part of the monastery's oldest temple. The monastery became a center for learning and pilgrimage, deeply tied to the land's spiritual and geological history. Walking through its halls, you step back in time. Ancient murals, chanting monks, and the scent of incense fill the air. The monastery is the soul of Lamayuru, where nature and human spirit meet. Visiting here is essential to understanding this place. It's where legend and landscape become one. Science offers its own dramatic story for Lamayuru's landscape. Thousands of years ago, a glacial lake filled this valley, held back by natural dams. Over centuries, fine layers of silt and clay settled at the bottom. When the dam broke, the lake drained in a massive flood, exposing soft sediments. Wind, freeze-thaw cycles, and flash floods eroded the land into today's surreal shapes. The lack of vegetation is due to the poor, constantly eroding soil. Both legend and science agree. A great lake vanished, leaving this moonland behind. Understanding the geology adds to the magic, revealing the power of nature's slow artistry. Lamayuru is a living record of Earth's ancient forces. In Lamayuru, the first mission is to explore on foot. Hike the trails, easy walks or challenging treks, each offers stunning views. Visit the Lamayuru Monastery, climb its steps, explore ancient courtyards, and find Naropa's meditation cave. Absorb the atmosphere, listen to chanting, and study the murals. For adventurers, Lamayuru is the gateway to multi-day treks like the Lamayuru to Chilling route. These treks demand preparation but reward you with wild, untouched beauty. Don't miss sunrise and sunset. The light transforms the landscape into gold and shadow. Find a vantage point and watch the valley change before your eyes. These moments are priceless. Lamayuru is a place to challenge yourself and find peace. Every experience here is unforgettable. This is adventure at its purest. Adventure here is also about the people who thrive in this harsh land. The village of Lamayuru, below the monastery, is a testament to resilience. Winters are brutal, the growing season short, yet villagers have built a sustainable life. Walk the narrow lanes, see mud brick houses, green barley fields, and ingenious irrigation from melting snow. Locals are warm and welcoming, quick to offer butter tea, a salty, energizing staple. Even a simple greeting, "Joli," connects you to their world. Life here revolves around Buddhist faith and the monastery. Festivals like Yuru Kabgyat, with masked dances, bring the community together. Lamayuru is not just a geological wonder, it's a living, breathing culture. Step inside Lamayuru Monastery, a labyrinth of history and faith. The main hall is filled with statues and intricate murals, visual stories of Buddhist philosophy. Mandalas and protector deities cover the walls, each with deep symbolic meaning. The Senga Lakang, the oldest temple, surrounds Naropa's meditation cave. The atmosphere is powerful. 1,000 years of worship echo here. Lamayuru was once a sanctuary. Even fugitives found refuge within its walls. This legacy of compassion and forgiveness endures. The monastery is a living institution, not just a relic. Its spirit is as strong today as ever. Our expedition to Lamayuru ends, but its impact lingers. Nowhere else combines geological wonder, spiritual depth, and raw adventure like this. The journey challenges you but rewards you with peace and awe. Here, you reconnect with what matters: nature, resilience, and your own spirit. The memories. Sunrise on the monastery, the taste of butter tea, the silence, stay with you. Lamayuru teaches you about the earth, about faith, and about yourself. If you crave a journey out of this world, look to Ladakh's Moonland. It's a mission that demands respect, but the rewards are life-changing. Walk on the moon without leaving Earth. Don't just dream it, live it.